Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm Duke Skyloafer. Welcome, everybody rating from Rev's channel. Appreciate having you here. We are back here on Titan, on the Titan, the Starship Titan. And let's see, the weather's actually clear for once. So what's not clear is what's under my mouse. There's like one little crumb. So we have a bit to get done today. Let's see, we got Ire, we got Dozer, we got Bordeaux. Welcome, everybody. So what did we do last time? We went through the ship, if I recall, and we replaced all the turrets. Oh yeah, there's one right there. We replaced all of the custom turrets with these things, with regular turrets, so that they wouldn't shoot up the ship anymore. Welcome, Game Dork. We're going to go ahead and clean this all up here. We don't need these sitting on the ground, and I could use the parts. We're going to finish doing a little bit of retrofitting on the Titan. I think there's a couple of these things sitting around. I should probably grab a better grinder, huh? I wonder if I have a better grinder. Hang on. I just left these things all over the place. Oh, we got to put a piece of our ramp back on. I shot part of my ramp off. That guy did it. All right, let's see what we've got here. Grinder. Nope. Let's make one. I think I've got a little bit of platinum sitting around. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, you know what? We could put this one back. We could put this one back. Then find a grinder.
Space!
Hey, you know, we might actually go to space today. Is this really pink? What happened to my grinder skin? Why is the low oil light on? Yeah. We'll fix that in a little bit. We'll come back to that guy. Where do I have a med bay on this place? In there. Yeah, okay. This is going to be very important. We're going to have to fix that skin. There we go. Thank you for redeeming that, Bordeaux. I think people forget that I have those. And also, to be honest, I do too. So I am going to lose that piece of floor. All right. My goal today is to remember that when I empty a temporary container... Oh, I can't do it. I'm full. When I empty it, it despawns, causing the window to close.
All of this just works.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Ire. That was 3 in a row. I didn't accidentally hit escape as soon as I closed the... As soon as I took the stuff. Let me go, because it bothers me oh so much. Let me go put my custom skin back on my welder here. Or grinder, rather. Let's see. Alright, what are we using? We're using the aviator welder, the miner drill, that makes sense. And then... which one do we want to use for the grinder? Oh, actually, the soldier, it looks kind of cool. Ooh, fiber. That one looks pretty cool. Ghost. Gilly. The proper grinder. Everybody needs a proper grinder. I don't know why, but that sounded like an inappropriate for work comment, and I don't know why. Ooh, that one looks kind of retro grinder. Let's go with retro grinder. I like that. All right, cool. You're still curious about the vintage Airstream campers strapped to your spaceship. I'm curious too, because I understand those words individually, but not in a sentence together. Oh, you're talking about these things? Is that like the stuff you put, like the uh, thing you put on top of your car? Is that what you're talking about? To store your, I don't know, luggage? Strap it to the top of the car? What would you like to know about them? I guess, let me ask that. Oop, oh, uh-oh. You know? That's weird. Oh, so oh, like just the full-on, all-in-one type camper. Okay. Oh, darn! I hit escape right away. Did it? I did it again, and a second time, even while I was talking about it. You're talking. Oh, now okay. Now that you pointed out exactly what you're talking about, I know exactly the vehicle you're talking about now. Yes. What these are is whatever your imagination wants them to be. If you want to go camping in one of them, you totally can. All right, let's put a ramp back up on here. There we go. Okay. I think I've got one or two more to clean up. Probably just one.
Energy low.
That was fast. My energy dies so quickly on this planet, which is why I really would like to go to another planet. One that's like warm most of the time. You know, not like Triton or Mars. Maybe someplace that doesn't have solar radiation whenever you go outside. That would be nice. There we go. Now I got some ammo to put in stuff. Oh. There we go. That's weird. Weird. Alright. I want to turn off, for all of the turrets, I want to turn off idle motion.
Energy critical.
Oh, yeah. Pertam is a nice planet. There's a lot going on there. We discussed this on the last stream, what we wanted to do if we were to go somewhere else, and there were some good suggestions. Pertam was the one that I was thinking. All right. I think I should probably tell the jump drives to charge. Actually, they might be charged. So, alright, I think we're good here. We'll have to turn those things back on if we leave. Ow. Alright, this room... I never decided what to do with this room, so we're not going to look at it. We're going to go back upstairs. Oh! I'm just pretending that I need that door to close. I need like a railing here when the elevator's up. Okay, here we go. And of course it's raining again, as always. What's going on with my music? I guess still getting... Was my audio dropping out too? And the game audio, or... That was weird. I still heard the game audio, but the music was dropping out, but OBS, like, completely froze. Did you all hear that, or was that just me? Very strange. Very strange. Okay, well, hopefully that's not a portent. Alright, so what we're going to do is... I've got a little bit of cleanup that I want to get done. But I made a decision on where we're going to try to go next. Because this is... I know the series is called Titan, but it's actually named after the ship Titan, and not necessarily the planetoid Titan, although this will always be the Titan's home, now that we've built this big old base here. So, the place we're going to go to is... I got my telescope out. We were looking all around, and we discovered this thing right here. Can you believe that's always been right there? I couldn't believe it. That's been right there this entire time. That's where we're going to go. I don't remember what that planet's called. Or maybe I haven't named it yet. I don't know. But anyway, that's where we're going to go. I do want to clean up a couple of things before I leave. For one, let's see. I think we'll leave the tater tots here. That's fine. I want to get rid of this thing because I want to use some of its parts, especially the thrusters, and also it's awkward and weird and I don't like it. So we're going to grind this whole thing down. And, yeah. I always intended to come back and make it look good. You know, this was one of those, like, make it work, then make it good kind of things. And, yeah, I don't like it at all. It sucks. It was also kind of weird to fly. So we're just going to get rid of it. And I'm also continuing to watch the weather. I think all the storms. If you were on Rev Stream earlier, I was talking in the chat. We had tornadoes again. And this time, it was a rather interesting experience. One of them went just north of me to the town just north of us, and it may or may not have hit the last Wendy's in the area. And if it did, I'm really upset about that because I need that Wendy's. They closed all the other Wendy's. And then it may have also hit the Target. And I also kind of need that Target because that's where I go when I need something from Target. And then the second one was a smaller one, but was actually close enough to see from my house. And that's never happened before. But it didn't hit my house. So yeah. So now I think all the weather is passed. And it's all folks in Michigan and probably, coming up on Ohio probably, that are going to be getting it now and then. Canada. So, good luck to all those people. Good luck to Chad. It's probably already past Chad at this point, but...
Inventory full.
Where's a good place to put I don't think I can get in that connector, can I? I should put this thing on the ground. I do like the pink lights on it. I think that would have been a good motif to keep. I just never got around to making it better. If this is the kind of ship that I might have wanted to just convert into a regular non-vector thrust ship, because it was the vector thrust, and I think it may have been because gravity here is so weird, and also this ship was very light, and I think that was the main problem with it. So, oh, that's one way to do it. Now I have a connector. Hey, Rev, welcome. We're just taking some stuff apart and reclaiming some thruster components and other things. I did make a little bit of progress on the Goose script. We were talking in on the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, I assume all you guys are in the Discord. But if you're not in the Iron Engineered Coffee Discord, hit the ! Discord in the chat for the link to it. Yeah, we were talking in there about I think that was 2 warnings. We were talking in there about what do we do when the Goose script. So for those of you who don't know, Goose is my inventory management script that I've slowly been working on. What do you do when 2 grids that are both running Goose dock to each other? And so I just published a version to my GitHub where I've taken a crack at it, basically. And I assume Kazigo's going to test it and let me know, and Marcus will test it and let me know if there's any weirdness to it. But okay, well, now that that's out of the way, Rev, the weather, as far as I know, has passed. Let me just double check. I got flood warnings and flood alerts and stuff now, but I'm pretty sure all the storms have passed for the day. But yeah, this was a rough one. This was just like non-stop tornadoes, and they were close. Now I'm texting my dad because he's like an hour away, but in the exact same path of the tornado and everything, and so, you know. But it's all good. I just hope my Wendy's is still there. All right, so that's out of the way. Now, I'm going to keep Perry the Platypus for a bit. I'm not going to get rid of him.
Meteors inbound.
Nice. We're going to need to grab food. I don't want to live off kelp crisps the whole time, so let's grab the food we need. We should actually. What's in? That's the meteors. What's in the?
Hello there.
Welcome, Blackout Gaming. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, got all this. Iron Man is the Iron Man. What is our refinery situation? Are the refineries on the Titan running? Okay, good. Yeah, all the refineries are running. God, that's a lot of iron. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. Ever since when I was in college, my roommate was studying meteorology, and every summer he would go storm chasing, and like that got me fascinated in it. And so I love watching the various different folks, Ryan Hall, Max Velocity, folks on like YouTube. I feel like the YouTube weather guys are kind of like the best way to get weather, and then they tend to share a whole bunch of different Storm Chasers feeds, which is very cool. It's something I've always actually wanted to do, because I'm not like a... Sorry, I'm just getting situated while I talk. I've always wanted to do a storm chase, because ever since I was a kid, I was like that stereotypical Midwest like, hey, there's a storm coming. We're going to go stand on the front porch and watch it until the very moment that our life is in danger kind of person. So I always thought that would be cool to do. I don't remember what I came here for. Oh, I was going to see what components were on the Titan, because we were talking about the Titan. Yeah, that's who I was watching Max like all day. I've got one of his subscription things where he calls me personally. Now it's recorded. You get a recorded like weather warning when there's something bad happening in your area. All right, so I've got a bunch of components. All the food is already on the Titan because we never made anywhere on the base to put food. Yeah, almost everything is already on the Titan. Components. So like we've got a bunch of stuff. We don't have a lot of. Oh, we do have a lot of steel plate. Good lord. Cargo ores. This is already on the Titan. That's probably fine. We won't need to. We probably won't need iron for a while. We won't need cobalt. You could use more magnesium. Ice, that's in the irrigation system. Storm Runner Media is another good one, yeah. When was that one in Enid? Was that last summer? I remember last summer was a pretty crazy time for tornadoes. Max Velocity, if you guys don't know him, he's like he started this like streaming channel in college while he was getting his degree, just like streaming out of his dorm or apartment or something, and then now he's got this like multi-million-dollar business as soon as he graduates of just. It's not just streaming. Like he's got a whole giant business now around weather, meteorology. Oh, so April seemed like a very active time for tornadoes and storms and like just bad weather in general. And like at least around here in around Chicago, it was like May was like nothing. April was rough. May was nothing. June has been rough, or at least it's starting to be. All right, what other cargo do I have? All right, so these ores are on the base. These ores are on the base. These components are on the base. Components are on the base. We could move. Let's see, how many ores could we get that we need? Can we move? I don't think Goat's going to steal any of this. Maybe we'll take, like... Just to kind of get a sense of what's going on here. We probably don't need all of that. Let's do a little sorting here. Okay, there's magnesium. We'll bring the gold that we have. Bring the ice. Bring the uranium. Plenty of cobalt for sure. More magnesium. Nickel, we could just... We have a lot of nickel. I'm going to bring more silicon. Since we have more silicon. Cobalt, nickel, cobalt. We can have that. That can go there. Nickel there. Cobalt. More iron. Bring the silver. Let's see. The tornado went horizontal. I think I saw that. I believe I saw that, the video of that, which is crazy. All right, this is on the Titan. All right, and then in terms of components, I don't think we have a lot of room left on the Titan for components. We got a little bit of room. What do we think we're going to need here? Put that there. I wish these were organized, like not just like randomly split apart, but more organized. Where did I get zone chips from? I thought I could sell those. Alright, we got some gravity components. What do we... Let's bring the semiconductors. Probably... solar cells we'll make, that's fine. Really just the, like, let's bring the thruster components. I think everything else we'll just be able to make. Medical... Let's bring the medical components, too. More thruster components. You never know when we're going to need thruster components, so we could break them down. Let's bring those, if we could fit them. And... let's see. I will check chat in a second. I'm just double checking that there's nothing worthwhile to take. I don't think we need gravity components. We probably don't need, like, we don't need a Saberoid plushie, but we're going to take it anyway. I bet we don't need these gravity components. It's only... no, because we might... let's save some extra cargo space. We're already getting pretty full here, so... Why do I have a flare gun? Why do I have... oh, you know, I remember why. Because I got it from that place we looted. That's right. Alright. I think we're good to go. I think... oh, yeah, I think I know exactly what day you're talking about. Back in April. That was a very, very crazy day. Okay. I should eat some food. Eat some... where am I? Where am I? I should eat some food. Okay. Back to the food. What are we going to eat? Let's just eat... let's see. Fill value 14%. Let's grab like 2 of these and slowly eat them. Ooh, should we try to take... oh, should we try to take the miner? Just checking, just reading, checking up on stuff. Nice. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Let's see. So we could take... I feel like if we're going to take a miner, we take the miner with the... with the main drill, the normal drills, and not the giant. Because at least I'll be able to... like with this, you can't mag plate onto anything to stay connected to it. So I think we'll put the... we'll swap it to the normal drills, because I'm probably just going to need those. And then, oh, let's clean this thing up. I'm trying to leave this world in a state that doesn't have a bunch of randomly... oh, come on back. That was nice. There we go. I was trying to clean up stuff and I accidentally hit the pull it button. Okay, let's get rid of this whole arm. You don't need this anymore.
Inventory full.
I should be able to just dump it in there, huh? Yeah, send me the find me on the Discord and send me that. I don't like tornadoes at my house.
Inventory full.
But I do like the idea of storms. I'm weird like that. Alright, let's just get rid of this whole hinge. We don't need it. Where's my... here it is. Alright, where... oh yeah, over there. Alright, taking bets on whether or not I'm going to destroy any of the attachments in the docking process. Because you see that thing right there, that piece of scrap? That's because every time I dock and try to connect, I blow up one of the pieces of this. Okay. Good, good. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Now we're going to see if we break this one or not. This time I'm going to do it from third person because doing it from first person, I keep messing it up. That looks good. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now the question is going to be, how do I get this on top of the Titan? Because I don't think the Titan has a connector. This thing only has a connector on the back. So I guess we'll just mag plate it on top. Maybe we'll just mag plate it on top and then it'll be fine. I'm just gonna leave it right here for now. Oh yeah, no problem. Thank you very much. No, I want to say no problem to the language. This is the damage I'm talking about. So I did get a mod that's like a self-repair mod that only works on the grid that it's on. And I was debating whether or not I should even bother hooking it up because I have no idea if it works or how it works. I think Marcus or somebody recommended it, and I don't even know if I got the right one, but what is it even called? Oh, now see now. Oh, that thing, because it's got all the digit in it. It's Chinese characters, but self-maintenance unit. Yeah, let's try it. Let's open the big doors so I don't have to waste time here going down the elevator. We'll send the elevator down. All right. Where are we going to put it? Down here, I think, is a good place for it. In the basement that we have. We put this basement here, and we have no idea. I didn't have any idea what we were going to do with the basement. There was just extra space here, and I figured I just built walls, and that's it. So we could. It just needs to be hooked into the. Let's see. You could probably just put it next to this thing. It doesn't have to look good. And I believe it has a, what does it need? Detector? Okay. Yeah, so all it is like a, is it airtight? Oh, why does it have a circle on it? That's interesting. Sorry, I didn't look at the airtightness. It's airtight on the sides, which I guess is okay if I'm going to put it sideways like this. So I think this thing, if I recall, let's make it the same color as the walls here. You missed it by focusing on the Southwest Oklahoma. I always wondered, like, how do you guys decide where you're gonna go? Like, which storms, you know, because like on a day like today where there's just like tornadoes all over the place, you know, how do you guys decide which one you're gonna follow? Like, where are you gonna go? Is it just follow whatever's closest. How early do you go to get prepared when you know a storm is coming in like a day or two? You know? Ah. Sorry, my knee has been hurting, and I'm just trying to find a comfy spot here. All right, so this thing, this self-repair unit or self-maintenance unit, supposedly, it doesn't use a lot of power. Let's see. I think the color filter was... if you put something down... I don't even actually know what that is. Let's just turn it on and see what happens. Scaffold block, round window corner, missing components. Okay, so it's fixing my broken heavy armor blocks, apparently. That's kind of nice. So that'll be good to have. I didn't want to have the build-in repair where just like it can just go do a whole bunch of things, but like my base is constantly getting like dinged by my own turrets. I just wanted to have a little something that can just go and put the pieces back together. I hope it's not disassembling pieces. Oh, there must have been unwelded blocks back there. Okay. Down here. Close that. I want spiders getting in. All right, let's do a once over. Oh, I'm sure gas prices are involved. It's got to be incredibly expensive to just be driving around all day. Hello. What do you do? What? Where did you guys come from? See, this is what I'm talking about with the what? Well, it seems we've arrived at a stalemate. Or have we? Okay, well, I guess we're going to need more ammo. Yeah, I'm sure you all are not driving around in, like, hybrids or electric vehicles or even, like, you know, every time I see a storm chaser, it's always pickup truck or SUV. I assume you got a lot of stuff you take with you. What am I doing? What I keep getting distracted. Should we just go? Should we just figure it out when we get there? I think that's probably the best way to go. I was just going to look around and make sure that there were no additional missing blocks anywhere. We do definitely have... we have a bed on board. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Let's figure out where we're gonna put the. Actually, let me go back in and let's turn the jump drives back on. Get those charging. Are they on recharge? Can they recharge on? Recharge on, recharge on. Okay, good. They get about the same. Meso drives a Jeep Gladiator Overland. You drive a Highlander. An '04 Highlander. Oh, my father-in-law used to have a Highlander that was probably around an '04. I actually really like that thing. Now I've lost my train of thought. Again, we're going to close the back doors. What are we going to do? I think it's still building stuff. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to get the miner and attach it to the top. And then hope we could get out of here. Where are we going to put it? Probably right on top of this jump drive. Is this thing not charged? Is that the thing? No, it's got... Wait. It's off, though. Didn't I turn them all on? I thought I turned them all on. I could be wrong. I've been wrong pretty much all the time. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll try to see if we can mag plate it down just like right here and then hope we don't get into a fight on the way out of here or something. Then when we get to our new planet, we'll talk about what we're going to do. Oh, is this guy going to fit? Let's turn him this way. Oh, yeah, he might have fit. He would have fit this way. Maybe. Let's scooch him back right in there. And then we need to find where I put... Do I have the landing gear on here anywhere? The mag plates? I've never used the mag plates. Okay. Where are they? What are they? We do have them. I'm almost positive. It would be awkward to learn that we did not have any. Well, it's awkward. I might be thinking of the space version. Hopefully I added those. I think I added them when I put it on the workshop. But I don't remember. Let's just add them. I need someplace I could pull from. We're just gonna pop them in right here. Or there. Do it. You can see a nice view of that planet from here. GG magnetic plates. Let's just call them mag plates. Alright, where are we going to put these things? I guess we'll put them... Toolbar 7. Jeez. Mag plates. We'll do switch lock. Then we'll do auto lock on off. That should work. Alright. Bringing it back down. There we go. Then we'll just turn off. Let's just turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Cool. So now we can bring him with us. What else do we need to do? I'll tell you what we need to do. Just hope that spiders don't spawn on my head. And I'm going to take a drink of water. And while I do that, I'm going to remind everybody, if you are enjoying the stream in real life, please consider hitting that like button on YouTube. And if you would like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. It is important to stay important to stay hydrated. All right, we don't need the Titan landing spot anymore. Let's just get out of here, huh? I hope we have enough uranium. We should have enough uranium for everything. I know we only docked up the Titan last stream after spending so much time building this hangar, but don't worry, we'll be back. All right. We're going to have to bring it out. I'm just going to have to do a quick... Oh, you know what? Here's what I should do. Look for all of the programmable blocks that are on the base. Turn them off. I could turn you off. Just don't need these going. While we're here, we can turn our goat back on in a moment. Let's make sure that all of the gates are closed. Closed, closed, closed. Titan's gate is closed. I think that's it. I think all the other doors should just... Oh, you know what? All of these doors that I never named. Let's close, 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 close. Yep. And then we'll just actually, you know what? Let's leave the goat running because it could, for now, at least, it could continue to refine the stuff. The ores. Alright. Is that my bottom one? What is holding me down right now? There we go. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I can't look back any further, but that was actually just due to the base in the way. All right, let's contact the station, which apparently doesn't have a... Oh, it's Harry. Okay. Let's see. I need the hangar doors to reverse. All right, how's our power? We're looking at like 2 hours of power-ish. I think we got enough uranium, though, that it'll be okay. And... let's see, we shut that off. Oh, nope, bad. Okay. We need that reactor for sure. Okay, then. We are going to leave the Titan base for now. Head to whatever this planet is called. Up here, let's actually just do this. We'll just see if we could fly upwards for a bit so we're out of our measly amount of gravity. There we go, we just left our meager atmosphere. I think we could probably turn off the environmental thrusters, the atmospheric thrusters, I mean. And we are out of gravity, so that was pretty easy. Actually, we might still be in gravity a little bit because we have a compass. But let's just see if we can aim ourselves. I have no idea how far away this planet is. What was number 7 on my toolbar? I wonder out loud. All right, let's put the jump drives here. We're gonna keep hitting that button. Jump. I just need one jump drive. Let's do main jump drive. We'll do decrease distance, increase distance, jump, and then we'll do for all of them recharge on off. And we could even, and then we could also do Toggle block on off. There we go. Okay. So let's see. We can go almost 2,000 kilometers. Let's see how close we are when we get there. Distance to the proximity. I guess we are rather heavy with all the stuff we brought, but let's go. Goodbye, Titan. We'll be back. You can't even see Titan from here. Oh, you probably could if there wasn't an unknown signal in the way. Alright, we're not quite there yet. I do wonder if any of these... Well, I wonder if any of these asteroids have uranium on them, but I don't have a space-worthy miner. So, I guess, since we're going to be waiting to charge a bit, let's just... what if we turn off our batteries? No, don't charge the batteries. I want to turn off the batteries so that we just pull directly from the reactors. I worry that what I'm actually doing right now is not gaining me a lot of actual benefit, but is in fact preparing me to smash into an asteroid that's going to spawn in front of me or something. I don't remember what this planet is called, so if you're all gonna forgive me for a moment while I look at the entity list and remember. It is called Zenetea. In case anybody wants to go look that up on the workshop. That's where we're gonna go for a little bit. Oh, you're right. I did only turn off 2 of the batteries. Why are the batteries not all in the group? Why does it say that there are more batteries? 2 off. Oh, I think there are only 2. They're just on auto. Because that thing down here, that thing down there says that's whether auto is on or off. It's not whether they're on. So we didn't forget the batteries. Don't worry, Ref. Don't worry. I do love the look of the Titan, though. I think it turned out pretty good. I really like these thrusters that Ire and Marcus recommended. They're very cool. They're, I think, the only modded blocks on this build. Does he not? Oh yeah, he wouldn't have these on the scrapyard server, I don't think, because they wouldn't fit in with the other mods. The mods that dictate the scrapyardiness of everything, if that makes sense. Alright, 45% there. To the next charge. They don't, I don't think they have. I'm almost positive they don't have an option to change the colors, but I'd love when that is an option. Yeah. Exactly. They're a bit OP for this. These are the hybrid space and like they're ion atmospheric. They just work everywhere. I think they have different. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I can't do it when I'm sitting down. I was gonna look up the. There we go. Let's hope we don't hit anything. So yeah, one of these has a, let's see, it should say somewhere in here, Fires electricity, and those oh, there we go. 80% thrust in 100% air density, 100% thrust in vacuum, and that's it. So do you know if if Mexpex's framework works on all modded thrusters, or I thought it only worked on certain thrusters, but I could be wrong. I thought it only worked on vanilla thrusters, and then anything that you like make work with it. But I could be completely wrong about that. Can I? No. Yeah, I think you would have to make your modded thruster work with that framework. So let me tell you a little bit about this planet. It kind of doesn't look like it from here. It looks just kind of like a normal Earth-like type planet. But if you're not familiar with this planet, it is actually a water planet. And all of the goodies are under the water. And so that's the new goal on this planet, is going to be doing water-related stuff, which is going to be a fun thing for me. I think the gravity is normal Earth-like. I think it's 1G, but we'll figure out when we get there. It does have, I think, all of the minerals, but the good ones are very hard to get to because they're very deep under the water, and that's a dangerous place to go to. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I played with the water mod a long time ago, and I will say that I have not. Oh, what happened to that other food that I had? I'll fix that later. I haven't played with the water mod since they changed it so that it wasn't. It used to be based on how much gas was in a tank, and now it's based on how much like pressurized interior space is in a space. That's how it calculates the buoyancy. And so I haven't played with it since they made that change. It's been years. So I'm excited to relearn how it works and see if we can build stuff that works on water. So Eridus. That sounds like a Pertam-like planet. All right, let's obstacle detected. That means we are close. All right, we're gonna slow it down. Let me come to a stop before we start calculating stuff. I'm gonna put some chapstick on. That's what you do when you're waiting for ships to slow down, you know. You'll note that this ship kind of has interior thrusters, but not really. Like, they're in there, but they're not. Right? Kind of like that about this ship. All right, let's see what we could do here. We need to go. Okay, so that will work. Gravity field present. Let's try. Ooh, an unknown beacon. We try and get that unknown beacon first. See what it is. It was 10K away in some direction. We'll see if it pops that signal again. Then maybe we'll head over there and see what it is. Yeah, that's a really good idea, building your ships if you want them to be. That also gives you a lot of that headroom, building ships on high gravity worlds. So you could fill the ships up with, you know, full cargo on a regular world, and it's probably good. Smart move. Okay, I don't know if that thing's gonna.
Meteors inbound.
Oh, swear. Is that a planet or is that a safe zone? I think that's a planet. We don't need to be shooting these things, do we? Do I have a weapons off button? Let's turn all the weapons off for now. Alright, I don't think this thing's gonna blink again, so let's head to this planet, which is where? There it is. Alright, let's go... I don't know, we'll go straight at it like this. Here we go. Here we go. Now we've just got to get down there. So the difficult thing about water planets is that the water itself doesn't actually show up till you get close. So it's hard to tell where the land is and where the water is. So we're gonna just have to go and look. Let's turn off... Oh, turn you on. Let's stop the jump drives from charging, turn them off. And then, because we don't need them. I don't want to waste my power. I don't want to be going too fast because I should be able to slow down easily enough, actually. With the Atmos and everything, we'll be good. So we are in the very edge of gravity now. I also liked that this planet had rings. I want to find a nice little island where you can see the rings. I did also, in the last stream we were talking about, someone had suggested the Endor planet, which is, like the moon Endor from Star Wars, which is a very, very dense forest planet. And I thought that would have been fun to try and figure out what to do with ooh, what's that? What's that? Oh, I bet those green spots are the islands. Ooh, that looks like a big island, like right there. I wonder if we should head to that. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. There's a lot of islands. It seems this is a very water planet. It's a very water planet. A very water planet Charlie Brown type situation. Let's maybe head toward that mass over there. Kind of push ourselves in this direction while we fall. All right, now we wait. So anyway, I tested out the Endor planet, and it was actually a really cool planet. Like, it is extremely dense, and it does look like it has a bunch of custom trees, and it looks very cool. The only problem was that it was the draw distance of space engineers means that it's like very dense trees for like a couple kilometers, and then there's a very sharp drop off of no trees, which you don't see as much. It's not as noticeable in normal space engineers where the trees are very sparse. But this is like, I mean, we're talking like dense trees. And it just, I was like this, I would really kind of like it, but it is too, it looked too weird graphically. I couldn't get over it, so. Well, these are the parts of the game where you... Oh, I really didn't put any... I did not put any conveyor in here, did I? I was going to grab some food. Oh well. I don't want to do that while I'm plummeting toward a planet. These are the parts where if I was pre-recording, like if I was an old engineered coffee type, I would just cut this part out. But apparently I have to find stuff to talk about, and we're not really moving. I should probably have a backup plan, because we're not going to make it to that landmass over there. And I don't want to land somewhere where there isn't land for a while. That over there, yeah, those green ones, the green spots I believe are what are above water, so... That looks like maybe we should be heading in this general direction. Let's see if we could maybe correct ourselves a little bit. What's my... I can't really see what's going on because we're falling no matter what. When Iyer said that ships were coming to the store, I think he meant like pre-built ships would be sold on the server from his base. I don't know if that was the confusion or not, or if you were totally got that and we're just talking about custom builds anyway. But I am upset, Iyer. I was going to participate or do something with your 5,000 thing, and I'm actually going to be at my parents' house. I'm not even going to be around for it. So, apologies. I probably won't even get to watch it until later. I had a good idea for a battle bot too. I don't want to say what it was because I don't want anybody to take it, because it's definitely the best idea of all time. So I don't want anyone to take it, but... Oh no, that's not cool. I thought the BattleBots thing was really going to pull people in. Maybe you'll get some last minute sign-ups or something, I don't know. Alright, I really hope that this is like a more of a plateau and not actually like a mountain. I need a good staging area to launch like boats and subs from and stuff. Which one was Pete? Which BattleBot was that? Turn on my fans here. That wasn't the shark, was it? Oh, I probably missed that one. Alright, I'm going to turn the dampeners on. Actually, it just occurred to me that this is all water, and we could just potentially just splash down into the water if we wanted to. Just going to kind of try and keep pushing forward here. I cannot wait for water in Space Engineers 2, because I know it's going to be better than this implementation of water, both graphically and functionally. I'm really looking forward to doing some cool stuff with it. I am also really curious whether the Titan can float, since it does have it's a fairly large volume of ship. Of pressurized ship. What's our altitude? Looks like about 7K. I don't know if that's to surface level or if that's what that actually is to. I think we're about to just pass through the cloud layer here. Or are we? I think this is the cloud layer. What is it? Yeah. Very shallow cloud layer on this planet. Okay, well, we are slowing, but we might hit the water here. There we go. This is what the planet looks like. It's much more boring. Oh, we are. We are maxing out the power here. I might have to turn those batteries on. Let's turn the batteries on to get ourselves a little extra. There we go. All right, we're going to keep heading toward the thing. Actually, let's land in the water. I guess any of these land masses would have been fine. That one might be closer. I really hope that the ship can get back out of the water. I was thinking if it was buoyant enough that we're going to hit that water pretty hard, aren't we? Oh. There we go. We landed. Let's see. Well, it's it's a little bit more turbulent here than I was expecting. Yeah. I think we have a leak. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Let's get back out of the water. I was kind of hoping. Let's see. Which way is a good land? Oh, no, I can't see. Can't see any land anywhere. Why can't I go up? Oh, there we go. Apparently it's harder to get out of the water. We don't have a lot of power. Alright, we need to pick a direction and go toward land. Otherwise we're going to end up living in the water. Where was that island? It did seem like we were floating, though. I bet we could probably... If we could see land... I know there's land back there. We could probably go on the water to it. Now it's raining, though. I can't see anything. I need a... That island's going to be far away. I thought that... Okay, so there's one up ahead. There. I thought that one was farther away. Maybe that one's just bigger? I don't know. Maybe we'll point ourselves at this one. And, we'll just boat our way there. Oh, wait. That's probably going to hit the water, too. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I think we just broke part of the back of the ship. Gonna see if I could just push us through the water like this. This seems like this is using more power to do. Let's see, how bad is the damage on the back? Do we lose the ramp? Oh, no, we didn't. It did look like there was a flash of explosion, though, which is weird. All right, let's get higher up again and just stop goofing around and just go. Oh, wait, where'd that island go now? Is it really that far away that I can't see it? All of our unknown signals are going to be in the water. Did we lose most of the ramp? Oh yeah, we did lose. And the whole back of the ship there, huh? Yeah. Well, I guess I know what we'll be doing first. The whole bottom is all messed up. Oh, jeez. Well, at least we didn't lose anything important, as far as I know. Maybe I'll have to put one of those self-repair things on here just to weld up all the broken bits. But we'll try and do it manually at first. Alright, cool. Well, there's an island coming up. Lost the left. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we did. Looks like we lost one of the interior thrusters. Oh man. Yeah, we got some problems. We definitely got some problems. Well, I guess the first... It's a good thing we brought those thruster components with us, huh? Now, this land is... that one over there probably would have been... Well, maybe. This land is very high, and I don't know how we're going to get down into the water when we want to launch a vehicle or get it back out. We may have to make some kind of a elevator or... I don't know. Something down... maybe we'll just have to build down at the bottom and use the miner to travel up and down or some of that. Oh, there's a bit of a... There's a beach right there. Yeah, we could just use that for a boat launch. We'll just take the miner up and down when we need to go there. Okay. Well, this wasn't a complete disaster. Oh, I hear explosions. I bet you there's something loose in the back, huh? Let's move forward a little bit here. Oh, there's the lightning storm. Just in time. A storm is coming, says hail. And then I see lightning off in the distance. So, you did it. Welcome to the stream. Okay. And there we go. And where's... we have landing gear on this thing, right? Oh, no, they're gone. Great. We don't have landing gear anymore. You know what? All thrusters off. Everything off. Let me turn on the ore detector real quick. Is there anything nearby? No idea. Okay. Okay, judging by the bars that are grayed out, we also lost the connector on the bottom is damaged, and we lost its docking camera. So, all right. Well, let's go assess the damage internally here. And here I was thinking that going to the planet was going to be the easy part. All right. Main reactor, still good. We are a little bit crooked on this planet here. That's okay. I think there should be air to breathe here. What's the gravity? 1.0. Good. All right. I lost one of my LCDs. Mm-hmm. That's probably what the clanging was. This thing is non-functional. Well, there we go. The first steps on a new planet. A new non-orange planet. And I can breathe here. Although it does seem to be very hot, which leads me to believe that there's a lot of asteroids up there. At first I thought that was something on my monitor. That may very well be Titan right there. I'm almost positive it is. Actually, these might not be asteroids. Those might be the other planets. At least there's no radiation damage here. And the grass is very, very green, I've noticed. I wonder if there's... I have no idea what the wildlife is on this planet, if there is any. I didn't look at that. I don't know if this planet has, like, the food to gather or anything like that. Luckily, we brought a bunch of material, so I don't think we need to worry about... we won't need to worry about scavenging for things just yet. I think we are going to definitely need to get down into the very bottom of the ocean and get... can I not... Oh, did we damage a conveyor or something? Is this cargo terminal damaged? Wow, okay. Well, that's the first thing we're going to fix then. Is that damaged? That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so we're going to need to get to the bottom of the ocean. So the... My stairs are gone. Just occurred to me. Let's... Okay, good. I can still use you. What else might be damaged? Thrusters. Okay, not too bad. Everything else that's damaged is either... anything that's not damaged is gone. So, it doesn't show up in the damage report, at least. We have a airlock script. Let's just turn it off, and we'll just leave the doors open since this is a oxygenated planet. I'm trying to think where's the nearest... Is there... I don't think there's a port that I can get to on the reactor. No, okay. Just need to rebuild the... Yeah, just give me all that. We'll open up YouTube. We'll air out everything in the ship. There we go. Now we can put the... There we go. Make that the right... Actually, what color was the ramp before? Was it this color? I don't think so. I think it was this color. Yeah. I should probably fix all this stuff up real quick. I should just grab a bunch of steel plate. I definitely don't regret putting so much heavy armor on this thing. It's probably what saved it. Oh, did I not pull all the metal grid? I'm full of steel. Okay, now we can put our stairs down so I can walk up there again. Alright, so I guess the remainder of this episode is just going to be repairs on the ship. But then eventually what we'll do is, the goal here is, we're going to get in the water, swim around a bit, you know, fun stuff. The water mod is definitely a lot different than I remember. For example, it didn't used to blow up half your ship when you got in it. We may need... yeah, we are out of metal grids already. Please tell me we still have all of the cobalt. Yes, okay, good. Let's turn back on the goat, since that's what we have. And then, do I still have the auto crafting? There we go. which I think is this one, right? There we go. Now I can get back to making me my stuff. I just heard the refineries kick back on. Are the assemblers doing stuff? I don't know. We don't have metal grids yet. So, metal grid. Make them, please. We only have one assembler on this thing, don't we? Yeah, why aren't you assembling? You're not broken, right? Oh, I'm not used to the gravity on this planet. Oh. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to. Okay, well. I wonder if it would be worthwhile to line up a blueprint of the Titan and use that to put the missing pieces back in. Nah, I'm not going to do that. We could probably figure it out. We do need, because it is moving slightly, I think we do need to lift it up and get some mag plates on the bottom. Or at least one mag plate. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Let's... Why is goat being a goat? This guy. Please build a screen with status screen in its name. That's not why you're not building, though, right? Hold on. I will be so much happier when I can replace the goat with my own script. There. Oh, so close. They're so close. What did it say? I don't remember what it said. What was it? Is it underscore status screen or exclamation mark? Status screen? Exclamation mark status screen. Okay, do it. Okay, well that didn't help me with anything. Okay. That's a problem, huh? Are you not on? Oh, is it not on? It might not be on. It's not on. You guys. It wasn't on. Now you're gonna go do it, right? There we go. I don't think we need that much ammo. Let's cut that down. What are you? Gatling ammo? Yeah, we definitely don't need that much. Let's just say 200. Oh, logistics post. If I had a way to get to it. Wait, would it be here? Would it be on this landmass? It wouldn't, I don't know if it'll spawn in the water. I have honestly no idea. Okay, anyway. Just give me all of the metal grids you have. And we'll just go try and fix the walls. Am I already out of... Did I? So, grids. I think we need you or you, and I don't need the vodka anymore, unfortunately. I hope you enjoyed Game Dork. If you have any ideas on stuff that we could do, let me know. I need food. Do I have a meal? Oh, I have a frontier stew. Okay, good. We're going to eat that. And then we're going to grab as much of those as we can hold. And again, that was not enough. I'm just going to do this. Okay. This thing is just going to be constantly making metal grids for me for a little bit. Okay, the gate is mostly good. All right. Let's maybe not focus too much on... Like, I do want to get as much of this as possible undeformed so that we could rebuild some stuff, but I might not worry too much about filling it all in with the correct components. So you can see how the fact that we damaged ourselves so heartily here, just landing in the water, means that it's going to be a little bit difficult. Ooh, that logistics post. It might be on this landmass. Oh, it might be worth going to. You know, just to see. I feel bad leaving that door open. I don't know why. We need to go up and get the, we need to go up to get... Oh, I can't see a thing. It was off, like, that way, right? There we go. There it is. Okay, let's see if we... Yeah, that's on this landmass, I think. Let's see if we can get there without hitting the ground. And then I need to put a mag plate on the bottom when we get there. I can't see anything in the soup, though. Why is there so much soup? I'm no longer convinced that this is actually on this landmass. Nor am I convinced that I'm not just going to smash into the ground accidentally. Why am I such an idiot? That's on a different land. I think that's a completely different landmass over there. Yeah, it looks like it's above water level, but I think that's a different landmass. Okay. Let me... Okay. Let me go and get this landing gear attached. Let's see. Oh, I should repair that while I'm out here too. Let's put it like right there. Okay. Let's see if I could repair this one while I'm here. Please don't hurt me. There we go. That will help. I am hungry. Hold on. Let me eat while I fly. Okay. Yeah, oh man, the bottom's really banged up here too. Look at this. Look at this. It's like that's some pieces missing. All right. Let's land this thing again. That's not how you get in. try to jump into the cockpit. Alright. I cannot tell where the ground is. About 20 meters away. There it is. Oh! That was a bit of a rough landing. And... Are we... Nope, we did not lock. Can we lock? We cannot. Okay. Can I tilt the ship? There we go. Okay. Okay, we are... Oh, we are way more crooked than before. But at least we're not going anywhere. Yeah. Alright, well this is definitely a worse place to land. But gives me access to some of the underside of the ship, so at least there's that. Why don't I have a grinder anymore? What did I do? Did I accidentally put my grinder away? I might have. No. Yes. Yes, it did. Okay, you can have that. Okay. Alright, let's just work on getting this place sealed up here. Actually, you know what? Let's do one of the. Let's put one of those self-maintenance things on here, just to speed up the self-maintenance, and I could just go be putting parts on. And it could be fixing all this stuff for me. Then maybe we'll just turn it off when we don't need it. Oops. Okay, that'll help start going through and fixing some things. So let's start to put back in some of the blocks that are missing. We need a lot of ramps. All right, now what is missing? What was here? I'm guessing. Oh, it's funny that they're like damaged equally on both sides. So I guess we get to just decide. It was heavy armor. I'm going to guess it was something like this. Perhaps. Okay. Get out of here. And then this was probably this. I could be completely wrong about this. I don't remember. And then probably this guy. So one thing we're not going to do is to maintain a bit of challenge. We're not going to put one of these self-maintenance units on any of the submarines or anything like that, because that would be, well, one, it wouldn't really work because we're not going to. Did I just get pushed by something? We're not going to like have a bunch of spare parts on any of the ships for them to repair themselves, but also um, like that would just kind of defeat the purpose of the, you know, having you have to build a ship to, you know, survive the, because the way it works is like, it's, as far as I know, the way it works is the farther down you go, these are heavy armor, right? No, these are light armor. The farther down you go, that should probably be light armor too then, right? Yeah. So it's, oh, that would make sense. That's why these all disappeared, because they're all, this is all, that's heavy. These were probably all light armor. No, maybe not. Well, now they're heavy armor. The further down you go, the more pressure there is, and like your character will die like right away, basically. And I think I'm gonna have to do some research, but I think certain ships will also take damage when you do the wrong things underwater. So you have to be really careful. But the thing that I want is, I know there's platinum and uranium really, really deep underwater. Oh, I should put the bottom of the ship on the ground soon, because if I run out of hydrogen on the while the back of the ship is up in the air, then we're gonna run into trouble. Can I just, yeah, I think we're good. If I run out of hydrogen while the back of the ship is up, I'm not getting back up. Okay, that part's repaired. Let's see. All this. All this. Okay. I think that was a space where that was an empty space before. I'm not going to fill that in. Now this is all messed up too. All right, let's get a mag plate on the very back of the ship, and then we'll see if we can lock the back down on the ground instead. Hey Andrew, we just arrived at a new planet and promptly, oh, I can't place it there because we're in the ground. I could put it here. Put it on the back of the thing. We just came to a new planet and then promptly damaged ourselves on the way down. Yeah, let's just put it there. Hopefully we don't break that. All right, yeah, let's move the ship so that it's not tilted forward like that. It is not Earth-like. It's a planet called Zarataya. What did I call it? What did I say it was called? Zenitaya is what it's called. It is a modded planet. Yeah, it does look very, very green. And also I'm stuck in the window. All right, let's look at our new mag plates here. Make a group out of these. There we are. Let's also tell them not to do any of that. Oh, hey, a signal. We're gonna need to move. I think we might need to move to a... Now that we can see, I think we should just... Let's just pick up and move to a new spot. I realize that some of my thrusters are not on. There we go. Yeah, let's scooch over a little bit here to a slightly flatter spot. I guess now we could see if that logistics station. Yeah, it is over on that other island. It's not here. All right, let's move over just a little bit where it looks a little flatter. Like right, and then maybe we'll point ourselves like this. And then see if we could drop down slowly. There we go. That'll do it. I wonder, oh. Well. It's fine. They can't all be winners. Okay, well, at least the ramp goes to the ground now, so there's that. That's good enough. Let's get some more... Let's get some more stuff. Yeah, thanks, Andrew, for joining. I appreciate you watching. Oh, that was fast. Guess it's run out of other stuff to repair now. Which is good. Okay. I might have to look on the other side to remember what this did. What this looked like. Okay. Is that the wrong color or is that just shade? That's the wrong color. Kind of like it though. But it is the wrong color. So we shall... Why can't I? There we go. Change you. There we go. Alright, oh no, wait, that's... Wait. That is the right color. It's the kids who are wrong. Out of touch, whatever the joke is. I need to get that block, and I can't get that block, so I'm going to have to go get my... It's supposed to look like that, not supposed to be... Yeah, so on the other side, we lost this whole row, plus this whole accent thing. What happened was... over here, too. This is a water planet. I'm going to do something stupid. Just fly up... Oh, the ship. Fly up for a minute. There's water everywhere. And we crashed into it and broke most of the bottom of the ship. So that's what we're trying to repair. There is, in fact, no projector. I probably could have built one and got this lined up and everything before, faster than it would have taken me to rebuild everything by hand. But also... like an idiot, I did a bunch of changes to the ship before we left the other planet and didn't blueprint it. So I would be using an old, outdated blueprint. But anyway, that's not a problem. This won't take us too long. We just got to get... Oh, I was going to grab the painter. That's right. Don't need you on. Paint. Paint. Where are you? Okay. Seems kind of windy. I wonder if there's a high wind event happening right now. There we go. There is. I don't know why the paint gun is looking red at the moment. Oh, now it's not. Okay. Okay. I think this was just light armor accents. That's why it got destroyed. These might have been... Nope. Okay. So where exactly was the... Just gotta check something real quick. Okay. Wait, is that heavy? Heavy, heavy. Half slope. Heavy armor. Oh, weird. So these are light armor. And then we go into heavy armor. Then back to light armor. Boy, I was just all over the place with this thing. Okay. Well, we'll do the same thing then. Nice. This one was light armor. At this point, it doesn't matter, but let's try to be consistent at least. Then I think all of this was light armor, and if it's not, we're going to make it light armor. It needs to just be... Then I think here it's like this. Let me double check. Ah. Oh good, we get to write our own destiny with this one. Yeah, exactly, Game Dork. Iterative updates. We went through and we took out that shouldn't be there. You're going to build it. I should turn that thing off. Yeah, it was, we went through and we updated all of the turrets and made a couple of adjustments to some other various things. What goes in between? Probably that. And then we'll probably put a thing there. Let's... Was that how it looked? On the other side? At least I can run underneath it. That is indeed how it looked. Is this heavy armor, though? No. That is. That is? Oh. And that is. Okay. So... Guess we're going to put a little heavy armor right here. Okay, that's good. And I think we're... Let's see. We didn't lose anything there. We took care of that all. Alright, we're almost done. We just got to get the front. Oh man, look at all the damage. I completely forgot I had 2 hidden thrusters in here too. That's where all the stopping power went. Okay, so we're gonna have to make the... let's see, I know what this is. Is it light armor? Okay, so we know what that one is. That's supposed to be there. Oh, man. That was a yawn that came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're gonna... This gets sealed over. I think the other side is good. Well, close enough. Okay, so we've got... Light armor corner, light armor inverted corner, and then this is just gonna... do its thing here. This... I assume... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, not like that. Not like that. Yeah. So that one is supposed to be exposed. The other one isn't. Then... yeah, okay. That's easy enough. Oh, wait. Is that easy enough? Is that what that's supposed to be? That's... Oh, yeah, that is. All right, that is... A... That. All right. Did we... I assume this pattern also continued down through there? Did we lose that on the other side, too? Okay, so right after the ladder, let me just do that. Just lost my music again. But OBS has stopped processing sound. Did the sound drop out for you guys? For like all the sound or just the music? Because I have certain things running through OBS into my ears and some things that aren't, that just go straight out to the stream, and so I'm not sure entirely what just dropped. But that's concerning if OBS is just freezing periodically and then catching up again. I'll have to go back and rewatch the stream to make sure. Alright, it was this. There we go. Up, and probably something right here too, huh? Okay, I think that probably completes the repairs to the ship. And if not, well, close enough, huh? I don't see anything else that looks like it's missing. Everything looks good. Oh, do you not hear the music? Hold on, I dropped because I was not. The music might be a bit low, isn't it? I could also turn the game audio up a little bit too. That might help. Although it is very windy in here, right? How's that for levels? Too loud? The wind is a bit annoying. I gotta get used to, I have to get used to using up all this hydrogen. Alright, so the question is gonna be, we need to figure out, I guess we could just leave the ship kind of sideways like this. Although it would be nice to, we're gonna have to build a base, of course. Of course. This is my only side connector, isn't it? I need a place to dock this miner. Because that's what I'm going to use to go exploring, and I want to be able to charge it up. So we need to find a place. Maybe we could take off this back turret and put a back connector, an outward facing connector there. We could put the turret on top of the connector, like rotate it up. The turret was only there because Titan has a lot of spiders on it. And so it was there to protect me from spiders if I was working in the garage. Oh! Now the wind is abruptly gone. There we go. I was adjusting the in-game audio settings earlier, and I think I forgot to I turned them down and I forgot to turn them back up in OBS, so hopefully it's a little bit better balanced now. What do we want to do here? So let's see. You may stop. All right. What in the Phantom Forces was that? Okay, let me explain what I just experienced here, because it may not have been clear. When I ground that thing down, at the moment it disappeared, my character flew toward the ground, And then there was a clanging noise, and I know I'm not heavy enough to cause a clanging noise. Oh, is it this? It was this. Now I know exactly what in the Phantom Forces that was. Okay, so, with that out of the way, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one of these, okay? There. Then, we're going to put one of these there. And then, here's the kicker. We're going to put the turret there. You with me? That way we still have a turret in the back. Not that we really need it. And I have a place to dock my miner. So there we go. We will turn off idle movement. Crank this up. And I need to go put it in a group. I gotta stop. I gotta almost treat this because I'm so not used to just normal gravity anymore. So I've got to kind of treat this as almost like a no backpack type deal, just so that I don't accidentally use up all my hydrogen. Hydrogen. It's one of those words that it's hard for me to say without sounding like a little bit drunk. Put you in the group. Hydrogen. And gone. And I don't think you do anything. Let's see. Meteors and neutrals are off. I don't know which one was the new one. It's this one. Rockets are off. That's what I meant. Rockets are off. Okay. And all the weapons are off for the time being. Anyway. Alright, let's just this thing should be mostly charged anyway, so let's go take a little gander around. And let's see, thrusters on. We'll turn the lights, we'll just turn everything on. There we go. Alright, let's go explore a bit. The Titan has an antenna, but I'm going to GPS it anyway. Oh my god. New Titan. Oh. This ship has a single... Hold on. It's going to bother me. What's this? Jeez. Wait a second. Are there other... Did this thing take a little damage too? It did dip into the water, that's for sure. No, that just looks like unbuilt blocks. Weird. Okay. We'll figure all that out later. It's functional, and that's the important thing. All right, let's... Somewhere over this way, there was like a beach. I could go for a cheap whiskey, too, to be honest. Kimber. There was like a beach on one of these sides. There it is. This area right here. I want to see how well... Why are we drifting so weird? I want to see how well this could work as like a little staging area. You know? Like, is this beach big enough to do like a little alcove? Because what we could do is... Oh, there's silicon right here too. Yeah, this could work. I don't like the graphical glitches that are going on with the water, though. If I'm being honest. But, let's see. Let's kind of... Don't die. Kind of land ourselves over here for a minute. On the beach. Just hopefully not break anything. Alright, so I'm wondering if we couldn't set up like a little garage area or something here, someplace where we could work build some water vehicles and then like use this little area right here as a launch into this little alcove. This is a very weird looking water. It's not hurting me, although I'm still a bit concerned. Is my helmet open? No. Alright, let's have a little test. What happens when we go out in the water? Okay. So far, nothing. But I am assuming... Oh, I wonder if there's a drop-off. I'm assuming... Well, I know for sure that once you get to a certain depth, you start taking damage. This does look more like an underwater suit than a spacesuit sometimes. Okay, let's head back. I don't want to get trapped under here or whatever. So the only thing I'm disappointed... Oh, that's coming down awfully close, isn't it? Ooh. We could probably go get that. Yeah, I was going to say, I think the only disappointing thing that I didn't take into account when I was kind of testing this out real quick was that there's these weird graphical glitches in the... They're not really graphical glitches, so to speak, but just like, you know, some of the squares turn like black. They kind of lose the texture. I guess that would be a graphical glitch, wouldn't it? Maybe there's a way to fix that, I don't know. We'll try and see for next time. Where did I leave the ship? But yeah, I think this could be a good place to build at. Gonna have to think about... There we go, just so I remember which direction it is. We'll have to think about, like, what are we gonna do in terms of getting all of the stuff down here from the Titan. Like, we'll probably put the Titan right at the edge here. And then we'll just have to get a platform going down here where we could then just, like, ferry all the stuff down, maybe? Using the miner. I mean, eventually we could just be self-sufficient down here. I would assume. Where's that unknown signal? I hope it's not in the water. Oh, it's in the water. Okay. Oh, no, it's floating on the water. Oh, interesting. Let's... wonder if we could turn on auto lock. Wonder if we could grab it without destroying it. The thing is like right there. Ah. Now I don't want to get stuck in the water with this thing. Oh, thought we had it. Come on, get it. Well, we're gonna end up hitting the... Oh, no, no, no. Fall in the water. Let's see if we could hit the button at least. Oh, yeah, take that. Give me that. Okay. Now, can I pull you back to the... don't know if I could pull you over to it. Like, pull you out of the water and get you to... Oh, it's way up there. I don't care that much. We could go over to that... Let's see how much time is... We could go over to where that we think that logistics base is. That's awfully far away. Let's not. They're just going to give us a little present anyway. Well, it's only 5 kilometers. Nah, I don't want to run out of power. Damaged. Oh, wait, that's a different thing. That's on this landmass. There's something over this way. That I'm willing to go look, even though it's slightly further. It's not over the water. Yeah, there's a logistics post. It was a damaged something over this way. Iron up here, that's good. Okay, damaged antenna something. There's logistics post. Oh, maybe it's not on this landmass. Oh no, this is the end of it. Oh no. So it's over at that far one. Oh. No, it's under the water. I think we're going to be dealing with that a lot. Which is why we need to build a water vehicle. Now, it's entirely possible that this miner can already do it. But seeing as it's my only miner, I'm hesitant to go and test it out. But maybe next stream we will. Because this miner shouldn't be very buoyant. That's the iron. That's good that that's there. Although we have a ton of iron. Alright, well here's what we're going to do. We're going to dock this guy up to the back of the ship. And probably just call it a day. Let's see if I can line it up with the crookedness of the ship here. Here we go. Yep. Oh, I hit the wrong button. If there was like a subtitle for this stream, it would be like, you know, for this whole concept of a channel, it would be Duke Skyloafer, oops, I hit the wrong button. So there we go. Okay. Well, the sun's going down. The ship is repaired. We don't know if there are spiders or wolves out there. Could be anything, really. I'm going to turn this thing back on and see if it'll... I don't think it'll get anything... it's getting some. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it'll get anything on a subgrid, but I guess it is because that's attached. So whatever was damaged on the miner, it's fixing up. What is it fixing up? I want to know. Oh, I guess a lot of stuff got damaged. Well, now we're good. I know this was one of the things, right? Yep, now it's good. Okay, well, that's cool. So that's a nice to have. You know, if we come back damaged, we could auto repair the bits that aren't completely blown off. I think everything is good to go here. We'll just keep that closed, and I'll just make sure that all the exterior doors are closed so that nobody comes in. So, did we close this door? No. Close both of these. And... oh, you know, I just had a thought. I gotta go outside for a second. I know I just said I wasn't going to do that. I do want to be able to pressurize inside. And to avoid... There we go. Pressurize. Depressurize. No, depressurize on. Yeah. So this way it'll fill up my oxygen tanks and I won't have to worry about using ice for oxygen whenever the ship tries to pressurize. Another thing to think about is the food situation. We brought some food. We've got plenty of food for a little bit, but I think we are going to have to turn these things on and do some kelp farming pretty soon. Kelp crisp farming. But in the meantime, I think we are good to call it a day. So, thanks a lot, everybody. My next stream will be in a week. It'll be on Thursday. It will be Titan again. We'll be back on this new planet. The Starship Titan will be back on this new planet, Xanatea. And, yeah, that'll be that. We'll just see if we can start building some water stuff. So, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. Like if you actually liked the video. You don't have to like it if you didn't actually like it. If you'd like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. So, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you next time.